Hi, everybody. So, I'm trying something new because of the holiday. We're actually celebrating the 4th of July early in my family. And so, I'm over at my parents' house. So, I've never done a live stream like this on my phone. So, lots of new stuff going on. So, please forgive this quality, whatever. But I went to see Spider Man Far From Home with my nieces. I came out and I had a million messages on my phone, everybody wanting to know what did I think about the new casting of Ariel. And so I thought I would do a little live stream and explain what I think about it. So the news is that a young woman named Halle Bailey is cast, and she is an African American young lady. She's part of an R&B act named Chloe and Halle, and I'm not an R&B person, so I never heard of her, and I never heard of this group. Also, she is on a show called Grownish, which I think is the spin-off of Blackish on Freeform. And I feel like I've heard good things about it, but I've never seen it myself. So there's that. There's a statement from Rob Marshall. He says, after an extensive search, we decided on Halle Bailey playing Ariel. He says that she has the rare combination of spirit, heart, youth, innocence, and substance, plus a gorgeous singing voice. So I actually really trust Rob Marshall, especially he's directed a number of musicals, and he just did Mary Poppins Returns, which even people who didn't love it, I think, can agree that the casting was great in Mary Poppins Returns. I think we can all sort of agree on that. And I trust him. He did Chicago, Oscar winner for Chicago. He did Nine, which wasn't great, but I think again the casting was really good. We have some comments. It says, Animation Geek says, as long as she can act and sing, it's good for me. So yeah, I mean, basically pretty much the same. I don't know this girl at all, so I cannot speak to her talent either in singing or in acting. It sounds like she has some experience in both, so that's good. And I think the hardest thing for me will be not having Ariel with red hair. And it's possible they could have some kind of red hair for her, but they posted on the Chloe and Halle Twitter, they posted a picture of African American darker hair Ariel. And I don't think there's anything in the original story, Hans Christian Andersen, or in the adaptation that says, "Oh, this has to have red hair, or it has to be a white person." And so, it's a fairy tale, and I think a fairy tale can be anything. I don't think there's any. It's not like the only time I think that you can't race swap is like maybe historical figures because they are who they are. I mean, unless you do something like Hamilton, and then you did, and it's great. So people love it. Um, the other thing that you have in this version is you have Lin-Manuel Miranda, working with Alan Menken doing the music, and he loves the original Little Mermaid. I know he's very invested in this, making it great, and so that's another reason to kind of be confident that definitely I think Lin-Manuel Miranda would not pick this girl if she wasn't a pretty good singer and a good actress. So that's something to be confident in, and I don't have any problem with it being African American Ariel. That doesn't bother me at all. In fact, I mean, I think it could be really interesting. They could tell, make it their own, make it different, and if she's got that spirit, that feistiness, like that's what I'm more interested in. That Jodie Benson gave to the character as the voice of Ariel, and I would love if they gave some kind of cameo or some kind of thing for maybe for Jodie Benson. That would be really fun, and I hope they also do a better job than Aquaman of making it feel underwater, because yes, the visuals were pretty in Aquaman, but it just kind of looked like a blue room to me. It didn't really feel like underwater. And the original film, they put in over 1 million bubbles to make it just feel like people were swimming and underwater. And I want that to be the case with this. I want it to feel like they're underwater. And I think that's something that could be really cool. And yeah, so I mean, I kind of like the fact that they didn't pick somebody that was super obvious. Somebody, and it sounds like she can sing. I mean, if she got the gorgeous voice from Rob Marshall, and like I said, he picked Emily Blunt for Mary Poppins, and that was brilliant. And I mean, all of his casting has been really strong, and so I'm fine with it. And I hope people will give her a chance. I'd rather them taking some risk in this than just being bland and really boring. So I don't know. It's going to happen. We can't make it not happen. So we might as well embrace some interesting choices that they're making, as far as I'm concerned. And so, yeah, there you go. That's my kind of thoughts on that. I'd be curious to know what you think, and if you enjoy this video, because this is the first time I've ever done one kind of like this, let me know, and maybe I could do more like this in the future. I know the audio is in the video is not going to be up to my typical level, but anyway, it was kind of interesting and fun to try it out. So let me know what you think of this casting. Do you think it's going to be terrible, horrible? Do you know this group, Chloe and Halle? Do you know the show Grownish? Do you think the show will be good? What are your thoughts? Then let me know in the comment section. That'll be a lot of fun to talk about. And you just have to take all of this live action remake stuff with a grain of salt, because they're not. It's frustrating to me, and especially the marketing of these things is very frustrating to me. When they're always putting down the animated classics. But, I always try to be as optimistic as I can. Getting up to the actual release, it can be very stressful for me. But as far as casting, I feel fine with this. So let me know what you think. And thanks so much. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll talk to you later. Bye!